All right, when it comes to money, most of us can agree on a few things. We want to be comfortable, we don't want to worry about it, and we probably like a little bit more of it. Well, our next guest is here with some financial strategies to help build wealth to get you to the next level. CTV News chief financial commentator Patty Levitt-Reid is in studio today.
Good morning.
Good morning. I love how you set this one up. We are going to learn the lessons that wealthy people do with their money.
Yeah, what do rich people do differently? And I'm not talking about generational wealth. So spoiler alert. Two things right off the top. They set goals and they're very disciplined. But, you know, it's more than that. The first thing that I would say is they rarely spend money frivolously. And dare I say, if you can't afford to go to the Raptors, don't go. I know people want to be courtside. They get caught up in it. It doesn't matter if it's Raptors, it's going to the gym. It can be many different things where you're spending your money, which you may not be able to afford. You could go and find an alternative.
It's interesting because sometimes psychologically people do it so that they feel like they can afford more when they actually can't.
It happens all the time. Rich people don't do that.
Interesting.
That's how they get rich.
Right.
Yeah.
Next, focus on asset accumulation. What if you don't have a lot of assets, Patty?
Okay, well, that's why you want to accumulate it. When you have debt after debt after debt payment, month after month, in my mind, it's a financial sinkhole. But if you are tucking money away to purchase something that's a financial asset, it could be your home, it could be, you know, even furnishings for the home. You're saving up for it as opposed to taking on debt to get it. So I don't like never-ending debt. It just gets you nowhere.
I love this next one. Borrow to invest, not to consume. So borrowing is okay.
Borrowing can be okay. It's a very legitimate investment strategy. Personally, I'm not comfortable with it because if you do borrow to invest and the stock goes down, you're making two payments, like you've lost on that investment. But a lot of very savvy investment people say it's okay to do that. But when you borrow to consume, that consumption moment is long gone and you're still left paying it off. Many wealthy people say, just don't do it. I'm gonna have to take longer, I'm gonna have to save, and then the rewards will come.
I love that. All right, be realistic with your goals.
Yes.
How?
Well, you know, I think sometimes people will focus in on something. For example, they will use their home as a piggy bank. They have saved and saved and saved, and they think, I've built up wealth on paper. It looks great. So I'm going to start taking some money out. And yet they think these interest rates, mortgage rates, are never going to go higher. They will go higher. You will have to renew that mortgage. So you don't necessarily have to try to time the market, but you need to anticipate the market. And so I think sometimes we have to, you know, be very realistic what we set for ourselves so that we're not setting ourselves up to fail.
Okay. Don't let cash sit around.
No, after taxes, after inflation, you're losing money. You're actually losing money. And so I will ask people, did you put money in your RSP? And they go, yes, I did. And I go, great. And then they'll say, yeah, it's sitting in cash. I'm not sure what to do with it. Well, that's only half the equation. You want your money working for you. Now, you do want an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months set aside in cash, cash equivalent, which could be maybe, you know, sitting in a guaranteed investment certificate. Maybe you get a credit card or a line of credit should you need it. You don't use it unless you do. But don't just leave cash sitting around. It doesn't make sense. Make it work for you.
All right, that's a good one. I hadn't heard before. Be flexible with your financial plan.
Yes. I do a plan every year. We always have as a family.
Do you really?
We do, absolutely. Every year between Christmas and New Year's, we sit down and we develop a plan. We have our very first one from the first year we were married. And we've kept them to see. So we have a plan. So we develop it, we stick to it, and not a single one of our plans has come to fruition because life gets in the way. But you can't take corrective action if you don't already have a plan in place.
All right, last one. Look for new opportunities.
Always. You know what? I think those who are really savvy are always looking out for the next thing that they can do. They're always forward thinking. The expression, you've heard it, luck happens when preparation meets opportunity.
Yes.
Believe it, embrace it, and you will be surprised what opens up to you.
All right, here's a bonus one really quickly. Leave a legacy.
That's right, a family legacy. If you've accumulated wealth, those who have accumulated wealth want to make sure it goes to good, and not just maybe family, but also to charity. But can I leave you with one last thought?
Yes, please.
You know what? You don't have to be rich to embrace this. What you want to do is have a millionaire's mentality. We can all do that. It's not about how much you're out there making. It's about what you're doing with the money you make.
Oh, I love that millionaire's mentality. Patty, thanks so much.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
All right, for more of Patty's tips, you'll find those on our website, and you should check them out, yourmorning.ca. Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.